Hi guys, it's Melanie. Happy Friday and welcome to another Friday Favorites and Flops. I hope you all had a really good week. I had a pretty good week myself. It rained a little bit this week, which made me super happy. The weather has cooled down significantly, which makes me even happier. And my daughter started Taekwondo this week, which turns out she's really kind of good at it. She's only had a couple of lessons so far, but she seems to be a little bit of a natural. Like she has a flair for like movement in general. And I was really hoping that she would take to it because she is, what would you call her? Like a little bit of a free spirit. She can be nuts, like I'm just gonna be honest. She has a very strong personality, sometimes has issues with listening skills. She's 6.5, so that's not unusual, but she's a little bit more like that than some other children that I've seen. Mild-mannered is not like the term that I would use for Stella. Just very strong personality, very, just Stella. She's just Stella and we love her, but I feel like this would be a really good thing for her to learn some self-discipline and some listening skills and, you know, obviously self-defense. That part is good too. So, but anyway, that was kind of a fun part of the week. Like I just loved sitting there and watching her because she was like so passionate about it. So that was amazing. And today on Friday, when you guys are watching this, I am getting my hair cut. I record my Friday favorites videos every Thursday. Should be my Thursday favorites, but I pre-record. So I don't know what I'm doing with my hair. So not tomorrow's video, but, and maybe not even Monday's video. We'll have to see how far I pre-record, but I'll post a picture on Instagram. I don't think that I'm gonna go super short. I know a lot of you want me to get like the super short bob situation again. I'm not gonna go that short, but I also am not entirely sure like what I want her to do. I just kind of want her to look at my hair and do something that is like a nice longer bob that is easy again for me to style, or that I don't have to necessarily do anything to. That's my favorite type of hairdo because this is the extent of my doing of my hair. By the way, I'm trying a new system that I got from Octoly from Alterna, and I am loving what it's doing for my hair. I will probably have a video on it for you guys next week. It's pretty freaking amazing. So, but anyway, let's start with something that is not Alterna, but that is a hair thing. So this is the Amika, the Perfect Body Whipped Mousse. So I believe that Amika is repackaging all of their products, and Amika is sold at Sephora. I happened to find this at Marshall's the other day. Apparently it's regularly 24 bucks, but I found it for $9.99. I should have probably grabbed a couple, but I wasn't sure whether I would like it or not. So this is, they use a lot of sea buckthorn berry stuff in their hair care line. So this has that in it. And it's supposed to plump, bodify, and volumize all hair types. I really like it. I think it is a little bit more of a natural volume, but it does do a really good job of just oomping my hair up a little bit. It makes my hair feel thicker, which is really nice. And yeah, it's throughout the day, like when I brush through my hair, it sort of fluffs it back up and it smells really good. Yeah, I love the smell of the Amika products. If you can't find this at the different outlet stores, I'm pretty sure they just repackaged it and it's sold at Sephora, so you can find it there. I will link everything that I can down below in the description box, but I don't know, maybe keep an eye out at TJ Maxx, because that's pretty good. All right, skincare. I have a few skincare things. So firstly, for the last week, I go through these cycles where like sometimes I will use one skincare product for literally like 8 weeks in a row, like every single day, every single night, or every single whenever. And then there's other times where I just will use something specifically for a week and I'm like, God, I love this. This is such a great product. And this was one of those things where I've liked this for a while now. It's the Resist Daily Smoothing Treatment 5% AHA. This is a glycolic acid exfoliant from Paula's Choice, obviously here. This is just such a great, super gentle exfoliator. If you are someone who has very dry skin or more normal skin, I feel like this is the perfect product for you. This is supposed to reduce smooth wrinkles, not wrinkles. Who has just one wrinkle on their face? It's supposed to smooth wrinkles, reduce multiple signs of skin aging, and reveal radiant skin. This is just a super gentle, like, daily exfoliator. Comes out more like a lotion type consistency, and it absorbs very quickly. It doesn't leave you feeling greasy or oily, and it's fantastic. Super gentle. I would say if you can't use a lot of other exfoliants because they're too strong, I would start out with something like this. And this is specifically for normal to dry skin, but I use it on my really oily skin and it works great for me too, just as a maintenance type product. So yeah, if you've never tried this, it's good. And the moisturizer I've been using over top of that has been the Saturday Skin Featherweight Daily Moisturizing Cream. Now I've used quite a bit of this now. I've had this for quite a number of weeks. I got it in the No Bad Days skincare set from Saturday Skin. It's available at Sephora. I'll link it down below. So this is a 1.01 fluid ounce of their moisturizer, and I feel like it's really generous. I've been using it from like here to like my chest area ever since I got it basically, and it's so nice. Sometimes I go overboard and I'll do like a second layer because it just feels so good when I'm rubbing it in. It's just really nice consistency that just immediately absorbs into the skin. It's really moisturizing. I feel like it plumps fine lines because it provides such a good amount of moisture for me. The only thing I don't like about it is the packaging. I wish it was one of those airless pumps, but I'm finishing it in pretty good time, so I'm not too worried about bacteria or anything like that. But anyway, I really like it. And also from that set, I have finally been really testing the, what are they calling this? Wide Awake Brightening Eye Cream. This is lovely, you guys. I enjoy this so much. I've been using this morning and night. It's, again, a really nice texture that absorbs very quickly into the skin. Like, this is all that I need for both eyes here. And I just tap it in. I also have been putting it like here, not onto my lids, especially in the morning, but like definitely like up in this area. And it just is, it's just so nice. Like, you just pat it in and it absorbs quickly, but it once again helps to plump those fine lines. I don't know, I would call this more of like a moisturizing eye cream rather than a brightening, but again, I don't have a lot of like brightening needs in this area necessarily. I'm lucky to not have too many like under eye issues. I don't have a lot of bags. I don't have a lot of darkness or anything like that. So I'm kind of lucky, but I do like this area to be really hydrated because it's the one area on my face, as on most people's faces, that is not super oily. This is like the one area right here. Everything else is an oil slick, but this is really good. And it does come in a set with this, so it's a good deal for the set. I want to say it's right under 40 bucks. It's a good deal. Also, earlier this week, I pulled this out and started using it because I did a rehaul video that I recorded, and the Run Perfect canvas, this was part of that haul. And so I pulled it out and started using it this week, and I forget how amazing it is. Sometimes in the mornings, I'm getting ready really fast these days because Stella goes to school much earlier than she did before. And so I'm having to eliminate certain steps just in the interest of like getting ready before I have to wake her up. But this week I made an effort to apply this really quickly. And what's nice is it does absorb very fast, and I can go in with my makeup right away. I use this before before putting on my SPF, which you guys know what I'm about to pull out, the Paula's Choice Super Light Daily Wrinkle Defense. I put this on before that, and it just, everything just glides onto my skin and provides such just a beautiful canvas for the rest of my makeup. So this is, oh, it's called the perfect canvas. There we go. This is really fantastic. Okay, powder. So I did my review of the Milk Makeup Blur and Set Matte Loose Setting Powder. This is good. I don't love it as much as this other one that I'm currently using as well. This is the Translucent Setting Powder from Laura Mercier. This has talc in it. This does not. I feel like the talc is better for me with my oily skin. It just helps to absorb that excess oil a little bit better. This is a very hydrating powder. It does have avocado extract in it. It's nice, and I will continue to use it, but I said in my review of it that I think it'll be better during the fall and winter when I'm not quite as oily, and I really think that that is going to be the case. So I'm sort of putting this to the side for right now, but I was using it this week just to like set my makeup after putting on my powder foundation. So typically what I use these types of powders for is actually to put on before powder foundation. It just helps to keep my skin matte a little bit longer throughout the day. But this is really nice just to set with as well. So I'll just do like a light dusting after I'm done with everything. And again, it just helps to blur the look of pores, helps to just give my skin a really pretty soft matte look without looking cakey or dry or anything like that. This is good stuff, and I'm happy I bought it. On my eyes this week, I was wearing these. I love these palettes, you guys. I'm a little bummed that I waited as long as I did to like get them. I should have just paid full price because they're totally worth it. But I was like, oh, I need to wait for some kind of Sephora sale. The Visart or Viseart Amethyst and Nuance palette. Today I'm wearing the Nuance palette on my eyes. You will have seen the Amethyst palette in some of my other videos this week. These are amazing shadows, you guys. I did a worth the splurge on these. They are worth the splurge. I know some people have said that they don't care for this formulation. I just can't really imagine why myself because I love it so much. I want all of these shadows. I really do. Not necessarily more of like the Theory palettes. I do think that I want either the Minx or Cashmere. I can't remember which one it is. I think it's the Cashmere one that I want. And then I want to get the larger 12 pan palettes. There's a few that I have my eyes on, but they're just gorgeous eyeshadows, you guys. There is not very much fallout. They are creamy, they're buttery, they're pigmented, but what is best about them is their blendability. You just don't have to work very hard at them. Like, you just kind of put them on and they just look good almost instantly. I love these. I think they're fantastic. I would wholeheartedly recommend them if you've been on the fence in any kind of way. I know they're not like the latest and greatest, most exciting thing. These are kind of like old news at this point, but sometimes stuff like this is better than all of the like newer things being cranked out, because this is like a solid performer. Like, there's no question about these. I love them. Blush this week, I've been reaching for this, and this was something that I got through Octoly a while ago. It is the Han Skincare Cosmetics All Natural Pressed Blush. And I have it in the shade Bloom. So this is what I have on. It's just so pretty. It is the most pretty natural, just nude rose shade. And these last all day. They're wonderful. I love them. Mascara this week. So I pulled out one of my Marc Jacobs mascaras. This is obviously the Velvet Noir. This is one of my holy grails. I am just finishing up these two latest finds. Probably the Milk makeup is starting to dry up just a little bit faster because it's a smaller tube. I still think that I have a couple weeks with this. The Hourglass is still doing great, not smudging, not flaking or anything like that, and I still have a few more weeks with this as well, but I've kind of missed this. So yeah, this is what I have on my lashes today. It just provides the most wonderful volume, and it's just a great mascara. I don't know what else to say about it. It's volumizing, like thickening, not clumpy though. I love the brush. There's just nothing to not love about that. Oh, and there's my friend, Mr. Kong. Can you guys see him back there? Hi, buddy. How you doing? Don't poop on the floor right now. That would be embarrassing. He does that. He is such an old man. And last thing, let's talk about lips. So this is actually what I've been... Have I had this on my teeth the whole time? Very embarrassing. I hope not. We'll see. I've been wearing this a lot this week, and this is Heaven from the Gen Nude lipstick line from Bare Minerals. This is one of the prettiest, like, just neutral everyday colors. I don't have it like super heavy on my lips, but this is just like a swatch of it here. It's a great everyday rosy nude shade that I think is good for every skin tone. It's beautiful. And then what I have on top of it is just the most perfect, like, fall gloss. This is the NYX Butter Gloss in Angel Food Cake. Nobody talks about these anymore, but these are great glosses, you guys. So I've been mixing these two together, and they're just a really lovely combination. And I'm starting to get into slightly darker lips, darker for my preference, because fall is coming. And this is the time of year when I really like to get into like darker rosy nude shades, or like the Melanie Mauves, you know, like nudes with like just a little hint of like purple or whatever. I don't ever do crazy like dark red lips or anything like that, but I love these types of shades, and they're perfect because they're not too much and they're still wearable and they don't make me feel like a clown. And yeah, great fall, kind of fall transition type stuff there. So that's everything that I have for you guys today. Hopefully I was not talking with lipstick on my teeth the entire time. I hope you guys have a really great weekend, and I'll see you next week with a haircut. I'll have to see what I do. Have a great weekend, and I'll see you soon. Bye.